Hi, hello. I hope you're doing well. As you can see, I have moved. We are now actually in California. I know, big difference. We've had our stuff in storage for about a month, so we're just slowly getting it out. So, right now, everything's quite chaotic, but let me show you what it's looking like. It's pretty hot right now, so please don't mind the fan sounds. But this is the current state of the living room. So, as you can see, it's very messy. Right now, I just want to get a coffee station set up. We got our little cart out of storage, so I'm going to see if it fits on that. We, I would love to set up the bookshelves, but we got our big shelving unit out of storage, but we can't find the shelves that go in it. So, once we find those, I will set up the bookshelves. But for now, it's just everything's everywhere. We brought a couple rugs from our last place, so I think this one's gonna go upstairs in our bedroom. We're using the little loft space for our bed right now, and then I think we're gonna keep this green one. I don't know if you can see it. There's like a tealy green one on the ground here, but I think this one's gonna go upstairs. And I'm gonna move this guy over there. I'm debating whether or not it's like too low down. I don't know. It might be a little bit too low. I still think this is a good spot for it, so I think we're just gonna go with it. I think that's the best we can get right now. I think it needs a little piece of art up here, but I'm not the biggest fan of all the cords, so I put a little plant down there. Needs like a little bit more work, but I think it's cute. There's so much art in storage, so once we can find that, I'll put up a piece here. Okay, good morning. So we're actually driving up for a wedding today. It's up in San Jose, so we have quite a long ways to drive. So this is the dress that I'll be wearing. I got a different one and realized it was way too short. Found this one for like 20 bucks at Nordstrom Rack, so that is what we're going with. So we'll drive up today, spend a few days up there, and then we're also going to be spending some time with my parents too. So everything is still a mess here. It feels so weird to just like be half moved in and then leave everything for a couple days. I think when we come back, we'll try to like just blitz everything, get everything out of storage. Our dressers are like all the way in the back of the storage unit, and they're just covered up with boxes. So we've been slowly like chipping away at it so we can actually get to our dressers and actually start like unpacking the boxes. But it's just quite a long process.
I know Hamish and Effie will not be going with us before you meet them. There are no rules in the arena, but cannibalism doesn't play well with the cannibal audience, so they tried to have it on.
Hi. So it's actually a few weeks later. We went to that wedding. It was great. We stopped by and visited my parents. Also great. And then we got sick. So we've just been kind of laying low for the past week or so now. So as you can see, things still haven't been unpacked. Furniture is not where it's supposed to be. Everything is still very much just chaos here. But I am feeling like extra autumnal today with my sweater, and I got my like nails painted dark. We went for a walk this morning, got some coffee. Oh, it was great. It's very warm here, but I think it's like a high of like 70 something today instead of 80. So we'll take it. I will take what I can get. But this space is going to be my studio. Studio, and also we're still going to use that closet over there for our clothes. It's a pretty big space, but I don't know exactly how to set it up. I got a desk right here. I'll show this to you in a second. It's just an IKEA one, but I got it for free. It used to be my brother's, but he didn't want it anymore. So we picked it up from my parents on the way back down. And I don't know. We have a nice big window right here for light, but it is like a very dull, like kind of dingy gray coloring here. The whole place is very gray and like taupe, and I really want to warm it up and brighten it up. So we've been trying to like collect like warm lighting and warm tones. But as you can see, this is like a gray chair, and now I have a gray desk. That's not really the direction I want to take it, but that's what we have right now. I don't know if this would like classify as like a gray box apartment, but it is very gray. It is very unfortunately gray. So it just feels very like cold and uninviting, and I want it to be warm and cozy and like bring in all those colors. It feels very fitting because it's autumn now, so I really want to bring in all the autumnal colors. I'm trying not to like rush it, and I really want to get things from like thrift stores, and like explore maybe some flea markets and stuff, because right now basically everything in here is from IKEA. That's IKEA. All these, like all my storage stuff is from IKEA. Most of our furniture is from IKEA. I think we're gonna get an IKEA couch too. It is just very accessible, but I really want to bring in some other like touches too, and actually make it just not look like an IKEA warehouse in here. That would be great. So yeah, I'll show you what we're working with right now. This is my very, very gray desk. And then we also have like vertical blinds. I need to get some brackets that go over the vertical blinds so you can put like an actual curtain rod, because we do have some like gauzy white curtains that I want to put up. I personally love like lace curtains that are white because they bring in a lot more light into the place. I feel like when the sunlight goes through them, that they like amplify it a little bit so they can really brighten up a space. So I have my very gray desk. Everything's kind of a mess in here, so I'm not going to show you the ground because it's like a clothing explosion went off. This is what we're working with kind of over here too. I have another IKEA thing right behind here and just some art supplies. This is technically supposed to be the primary bedroom, but we put our bed in the loft so I can have this as my art space. And this is the kitchen we're currently working with. It's very long and narrow, a little bit hard for two people to kind of cook in here together, but it does the job, so it's fine. We did get some gorgeous flowers today from Trader Joe's, so I'm going to put these in a vase, and I think I'm going to make some miso soup too, because it's a little bit cloudy outside, and that sounds very nice. I am using just a kitchen knife, or I'm trying to just use a kitchen knife to cut these, because I have no idea where any scissors are. So we'll just wash this thoroughly, and it should be fine. I generally just like to add a little bit of water first, and then add in the plant food, the flower food, and then put the flowers in. Just stir with the flour. Maybe I should do the big ones first and then the small ones, but this should be fine. I don't know what kind of flowers these are, but they're super cute. I haven't really been drawing or painting at all for like the last month or so, I think. So I kind of wanted to just get some flowers to see if, they spark some inspiration. And also they're just happy. We have some beautiful, beautiful green hydrangeas. They're so big. I always forget how big hydrangeas get. I would love a yard full of these. They're really tough. We got some dahlias as well. Okay, this is how she ended up. I don't think it looks great, but I think it's fine. I think maybe there's a few too many flowers in here, so I might transfer some to another vase. I don't know. I don't really know how to make this better. Most of our pots are in storage still, so we had to order this the other day. So we've been making a lot of soups and stews. So, I used the white miso paste from Trader Joe's, and it's very mild. I haven't used this one before. We usually use like a red miso paste, but I think it's good. Yeah, it's good, honestly. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more. I feel like I've added a lot of this already, but it is very mild. Okay, that's immediately better. That's good. Oh, I also added in some spinach just for some extra nutrients. Okay, so this Monstera has definitely seen better days. She, I think, got a little bit sunburned in the move. There's a couple of leaves that have some dry patches on them. So, I don't know. It also has some crazy aerial roots now that it did not have in Denver. She's all droopy. I have it currently on a cocoa core. I'm not sure how to say it, sorry. A post. I think she does need to be repotted as well, but for today, I just want to try to get her a little more supported. When I was first adding this support, I had absolutely no idea what I was doing, and I think I added the pole in the completely wrong spot. So she's kind of grown all wonky. I don't know if this is gonna help or what. Oh dear. That was like an extremely load-bearing string. Oh god, okay. I feel like she's going to break. Oh my god. I did not expect the entire thing to just tip over like that. Just gonna wrap this around just for support and then we can figure it out. What the heck? I definitely have another one of these poles somewhere, but I can't really find it. So for now, we're just gonna strap these guys up and I'll just fix it when I find it. So when I actually went to go repot this plant, I learned that it was 4 plants in one. So I ended up splitting them apart and just putting 2 in one pot and 2 in the other. I honestly don't know if that was the right thing to do or not, but fingers crossed they survive.
Probably a hard sun for this evening.